we're going to give this a shot. I have no idea how this is going to go because I won't have a regular microphone. I'll be using the microphone on the laptop, and not that I've had the best audio so far anyway, but I think I figured most of it out. But here we go. We're going to try this for how to make pants. Number whatever this is, several attempts. Okay, this is the pattern that I've made out of a pair of other 1/6 scale pants with a little bit of modification due to the different body types. But this is sort of a generic thing that I use if the detail of the pants is not that important. Like if it's being covered by a larger upper wear, like on the top half of the body. Okay, now what I'm doing here pretty much is just to show different ways to cut this out. Okay, now you can do this with scissors, and see if I can go here, give you an idea about the speed with which the scissors work compared to like a cutting wheel. Now, I was pretty new to a lot of this stuff, and I didn't know that a lot of these things even existed. So when you go with scissors, it's a little slower, your accuracy is a little better, and I find that there's a lot of things that you need scissors for. You want to do this now, but when you take the cutting wheel, pop this guy back here, I can take this, place it on the line, and just run it across like so. And there is my piece cut out very, very quickly. Okay, the next part we're going to look at is the waist hem. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to take your outer edges here, because this is going to be the fastening point. So you want to fold both of these up and press them like this, which I've already done. Now you fold this down and press this as well, being careful not to burn yourself with the iron, because that can certainly happen. Okay, I've already pressed these once. I'm just going to kind of hold it in position as I stitch this, making sure that both sides are even on either side, or else one side is going to be higher than the other, and it's going to be off-putting as you put it on the figure. And making sure these things are facing towards the back. Clip, move a clip. Okay. Now we're going to stitch together. Make sure the right sides are facing outward. Place these things together here as far up as you can. Bring it inside. And now the crotch seam is in place. You can kind of see how it goes there, like that. Now we're going to stitch together the pant leg hem. Now, what's important with this is to make sure that when you're sewing up the inseam, that these things measure up correctly, or else you get one like this, and then you have to undo everything and redo it, and let me tell you, that is a pain. So you want to get these together like that, kind of fold it over, then fold it over again, match up your
inseam to kind of give yourself an eyeball about where this is supposed to be. And once you lay this down here this way, here like that, make sure it's even. Take your iron and press it. It will save you a lot of trouble. You could pin it. I find this is a lot easier to do. And then once you have that, you take it, put it on your machine. That off. Snip. Snip. Okay, now you want to make sure this side matches up. Also, be very careful to make sure that you're on the right side. When you do this, I've done this several times where I've actually folded it inward and then stitched it on there, only to have to take it apart and redo it again because I was in a rush and I wasn't paying attention, and it really ruins your day. Okay, see, I fold it over here to make sure it's even. Then I want to take it into here, keeping this folded over and feeling how this is leveled off just like that, and will be okay as both sides matching up for the most part. Might be off a tiny bit, but usually works pretty well. Okay. There we go. Okay, now the pant leg hem is done. Now all that's left is to stitch up the inseam. When you're doing this on the front, it's important to make sure that you have the you start off with what would end up being the right leg, because the way the fly is going to fold over, it's going to hold that into position, and you want to keep aware of that so that it lays right and you're not fighting your own stitches with it. So we go here. Make sure you lock your seam. Okay, and there we have it. One pair of pants. You just have to flip inside out. I guess it'll be right side out because they're already inside out. You can take your pencil. I swiped one of my daughter's really long crochet hooks for this. It works really well. Kind of push this through. Pencil's a little grippy, but it should work here. So now all I would have to do is attach a snap on the back like this, and the pants will be very functional for your 1/6 action figure that just needs a basic pair of pants. It doesn't have to be too fancy. But that's it. That's some of the pitfalls that I found, some of the easier ways to do it. You'll see how the order in which you do things is very important. Thanks for watching.
Okay, so that was the quick tutorial on how to make a very, very, very basic pair of 1/6 scale pants. The next one I'm going to do will be working it from a front closure instead of a back closure. Thanks for watching. If you found it helpful or you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments, and we're going to try and expand this to get some help out there for all of us that want to make our own stuff. Thank you.